It was a great night tonight at Ibrox. It was a lot better than we were expecting it to be. And if the manager, head coach, is telling us it's going to take a while for the players to take on board everything he's trying to teach them, and everybody that's ever seen a Russell Martin team being fielded before, if they support MK Dons, if they support Southampton, if they support Swansea, they're telling us it'll take a while for his style to bed in. Well, if it's at that rate of improvement, because the difference between the first half and the second half, we saw the difference in the Bruges friendly here at Ibrox, where we're 2-0 down at half time, 2-0 going on, 4-0 down. But he completely changed the team, as managers and head coaches are wont to do in pre-season friendlies. He completely changed the team at half time. So it was a different Rangers team altogether and a different Bruges team in that second half, which Rangers, they won that second half by 2-0, so the game ends up a draw. There was no changes at half time tonight, so the players have taken on board what happened. I think tonight, Joe Rothwell, who has got that kind of name, it's too harsh for him to be a kind of Broadway musical star, Joe Rothwell, but it's too wet for him to be a kind of hard case movie star, not Joe Pesci or whatever. There's something about his name, Joe Rothwell. He's reminding me of something. Is it writers? Roth, Philip Roth or something. It's a kind of combination of different. Some sort of non-football people that he's reminded me of with that name, Joe Rothwell, but it's the first time I've seen him playing, and he seemed to be the guy tonight who was most in tune with what Russell Martin wants this Rangers team to do. He seemed to be operating best in the Russell Martin blueprint. He seemed to understand it, and he did talk about it well when he signed. He wanted to play for Russell Martin because he liked Russell Martin's style. I think tonight, Big John Souttar, the man, he was never, that's terrible, he's playing for Scotland. Why is he playing for Scotland? Because he wants to bloody represent Rangers, playing for Scotland, and he scored his second goal for Scotland, and another Rangers player scoring for Scotland is always a great thing to see, even if it is in a 3-1 defeat to Iceland. And there was all this kind of hullabaloo about, he's not going to be back in time for that crucial European game against Panathinaikos. He was back and then some. He seemed to be the guy tonight most in tune with how it could go wrong. He seemed to get it most understood how there was too many instructions for these Rangers players to have bad moments in this game. Too much, there's too many instructions, too much conditioning, too much change of tactics, too many new players in this team for us not to have really dodgy moments. And he was involved in probably a few, creating a few of those dodgy moments himself, but he's also seemed most ready to correct that, most aware of that possibility. I think he played a really crucial role tonight, John Souttar, and I think Finlay Curtis got man of the match from the sponsors quite rightly for starting, turning it into a victory, because we're still kind of against the run of play at the start of the second half. We weren't playing much better at the start of the second half. We had that one moment of magic.